The Circulatory Story, Day 2. Saddle up that cell. See the red thing that looks like an inner tube without the hole? It's an erythrocyte, and it's one of the 3 cellular components, or formed elements of blood. We'll meet the other components later. An erythrocyte is also known as a red blood cell, and it's your ride. The red blood cell is just one of millions found in a drop of blood. These cells carry oxygen. No, they don't carry it in a suitcase or a backpack. Instead, the oxygen attaches it to a chemical called hemoglobin that's found in red blood cells. With hemoglobin's help, blood can transport oxygen to all parts of the body, including cells and tissues which need a constant supply of oxygen in order to work. O2, in order to work. Nice job, Red. Blood vessels, platelets, wee, red blood cells, white blood cells, oxygen, yeehaw, plasma. Giddy up, go with the flow. Busy red blood cells are always on the move, but how do they flow from one part of the body to another? The blood they traveled in is full of a substance called plasma. Plasma contains some dissolved proteins, but is mostly water, about 90%, which lets blood flow pretty well. Without plasma, these cells would cause a traffic jam. Your heart open 24/7. Traveling on your red blood cell, the first place you'll visit is the heart. Your hard-working heart is about the size of your fist. It's located in the chest, a little towards your left side. It's enclosed in a special protective sac called the pericardium. The heart is strong and muscular and works day and night. In fact, it started beating 8 months before you were born. By the time you're 70 years old, it will have beaten about 2.5 billion times. Meanwhile, in the year 2072, congratulations! Your heart has beaten 2.5 billion times. Gee willikers! Stay on your own side. You'll notice that the heart has 2 sides, the right side and the left side. A thick wall called the septum separates the 2 sides. Each side has its own job to do. The left side receives blood from the lungs and pumps it to the whole body, while the right side receives blood from the body and pumps it to the lungs. You might think of the heart as a divided highway. A divider separates the lanes, and cars must stay in their own lane. If not, there's trouble. My left foot is your right left hand. To body, from lungs to lungs, from lungs, from body to body, septum. Room with a view. The heart not only has 2 sides, it also has an upstairs and a downstairs. Each side has an upstairs room and a downstairs room, and each side's upstairs and downstairs are connected. The upstairs rooms are called the atrium in the singular, and the downstairs rooms are called ventricles. So, in total, your heart has 4 rooms called chambers. Unlike the rooms in your home, these rooms have no furniture. They're empty, leaving plenty of room for blood to flow through on a consistent basis. I wish my room looked that clean. Left atrium, left ventricle. Right atrium, right ventricle. Tricuspid valve, pulmonary valve. Mitral valve, aortic valve.